hit with the double technical. You don't shoot on a double technical, but each player now has one, so a second one would be automatic ejection. As Denver's lead has been cut to 1. Been close throughout. Largest lead in the game is 7. Jokic and Randall one-on-one. Randall, a front strong dude down low. Murray fakes. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels on him. Puts up the three-pointer. Short. Rebound to Jokic. Throws it back up top. Jokic now 18 points, 10 boards, 9 assists. Hardaway finds Jokic. Jokic inside. And a blocking foul call on Dosunmu. Crowd doesn't like it, but he did not give Jokic any room to move and change direction.
Got to give him one step. That's the we have to address this because it was his worst performance. Like it was a tough performance. If you have 27 and 15, is that your worst game? Is that how great he is?
His coach thought it was.
Well, coaches are always curmudgeons. Coaches are always grumpy.
Numbers were great. The impact
was awful.
Was not there.
The efficiency,
which is what we always talk about with him.
Naz Reid with 8 to shoot. Spencer Jones moving his feet and deflects it. Good defense from Jones once again. Here's Bruce Brown. Brown on the drive. Shot blocked. McDaniels slots it off the backboard. Hardaway can't hit. Long rebound out to Murray. Now McDaniels on Jokic. Hardaway comes free. Fires away at 3. And Randall grabs his 6th rebound.
They've done a great job on Hardaway Jr. in this series. 0 for 4 from 3 tonight, and only 4 attempts per game when he was getting up 7+ in the regular season.
Oh, what a drive from Randall. Crossover and banks it home. Randall's got 10 of his 13 here in this third quarter. Brown is open. Floats it up, can't get it to fall. Naz Reid comes away. Dosunmu. Highland fires away and comes up short. Boy, the adrenaline is flowing out there right now. Jokic back up top. Crowd wanted to travel on Jokic. Murray looking for an opening. And not get it to fall. Murray now 7 of 19 from the field. He has 19 points, 5 assists. The spin move from Randall. And throws it out of bounds and nowhere to go.
And this block, McInder's on their heels.
Coming up on 2 minutes remaining here in the third. And a foul. Dangerous pass. And free throws now. Both teams in the penalties. We go to Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, remember we saw Aaron Gordon go back to the Nuggets locker room. He missed game 3 because of left calf soreness, trying to play through it tonight. I am told that he is good to go, that he should be returning to the bench shortly and will be good to go back into this game.
All right, Lisa, he's played 20 minutes so far as Hardaway misses the free throw. 9 points and a rebound for Gordon. Terrence Shannon comes back in. Again, Shannon did not play the first 3 games of the series. Saw some time, 5 minutes in the first half. It has only shot a 3-pointer. McDaniels will sit. Hardaway had the most threes off the bench in the NBA during the regular season. One of the reasons he signed here in Denver, David Adelman told him when they talked on the phone to recruit him, you got the green light.
You got the green light and you got the ultimate quarterback in Jokic feeding you the ball. And the way they play, this is a shooter's dream.
Naz Reid falls down. He got tripped, and he will shoot free throws with 2:02 left here in the third. This is what we've expected, this type of physical back and forth. These two teams, they've played in the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years. And then you throw in the regular season games, and it's now 30 games they've played against each other. Familiarity breeds contempt. Upcoming schedule for this series, Game 5 Monday back in Denver. It's going to be on Peacock and NBC. And then a Game 6 Thursday at Minnesota, Game 7 next Saturday at Denver. Obviously those if necessary. Minnesota trying to take a 3-1 commanding lead. Nuggets trying to even things up.
And you talked about it, Legs, earlier. The Denver Nuggets are hitting 4 less threes than they did in the regular season. Tonight, they're shooting 26%, 5 of 19.
It feels like for them to win this game, they're going to have to hear from Tim Hardaway Jr. He's just too important to their offense.
Dan Johnson throws it wide. All of a sudden, a few turnovers here in the third quarter. That's 4 now for Denver. Still a great number. Bones Highland, Kyle Anderson, Naz Reid, Julius Randle, and Terrence Shannon out there from Minnesota. Reid banks it in off the glass with his offhand. Reid with 15 points, most he's had so far in the series. A 2-point T-Wolves lead. Jokic wanted a foul. Stolen by Highland. Randle all alone. This place is bonkers right now. Final minute, third quarter. Cam Johnson pulls up. Shot, no good. Reid snatches the rebound. T-Wolves playing without their starting backcourt. Edwards and DiVincenzo out with injuries. Fighting back here in the third. Highland, long three-pointer. Hardaway pushes, finds Cam Johnson, layup. No good, but a foul.
And right now, Denver needs to play with a little bit more physicality. I like some of the drives. I like some of the aggression. You know, they've upped their free throw numbers from 5 in the first half to 14 here in this third quarter.
Tell you what, right now, this has been a tough stretch here for Denver to close this quarter, because you know you're going to get Jokic getting his blow at the start of the fourth. They were not able to finish this quarter offensively with him on the court getting quality shots, and he's not getting it in the same spots he was at the beginning of the game.
Johnson tonight, 7 points. Dosunmu comes back in. Kyle Anderson will take a rest. Chris Finch without his 2 starting points. Police reported Aaron Gordon expected to come back. Of course, Denver is without Watson. Watson, a key player, really came into his own this year. But he has not played in the series yet. About a 4-second difference, shot clock and game clock. No fouls to give. Both teams been in a penalty for a while. Dosunmu drives, almost taken away, and a reach-in foul. Spencer Jones does not like the call, but he'll pick up the personal. His second.
Dosunmu now, like he's getting now aggressive with that handle. He's not just hunting spot-up shots.
6 more points off the bench here in game 4. We still have a quarter to go. 2 free throws here. Tomorrow afternoon, a pair of pivotal NBA acquisitions. And Dosunmu emerging as a playoff star for Minnesota here in the first round. He's got 28 points, and it's a 4-point T-Wolves lead. Jokic can't hit, and that will end the third. Season of his career high in scoring and assists. Finished second in the voting for Clutch Player of the Year. Made his first All-Star team. But it's the playoffs where, throughout his career, he has raised his game in the postseason. This is his 82nd playoff game. He's averaging almost 24 points per game in the playoffs.
And it's nuts. We've seen him hit game winners, come back from down 3-1 multiple times, win an NBA championship. It was almost surprising that he had never been an All-Star. But he even talked about it. His approach this season was to get ready from the start, not to build up into the season.
Might be the biggest 4 minutes or so of their season while they wait for Jokic to get back on the court. Jamal Murray is going to be the driving force for their offense right now.
You know, Randle, the driving force on that play, through the foul. I'm going to say the foul came before the shot attempt. Murray picks up his 3rd, so a side out. Right now it's Murray, Bruce Brown, Spencer Jones, Aaron Gordon back in, and Tim Hardaway. Conley to Reid. Reid, 3-pointer, in and out. That one halfway down, and Brown the rebound. McDaniels back on Murray. Did such a sensational job on him in game 3. Hardaway a three-pointer. Off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Jones knocks it loose, but it's picked up by Minnesota. Here's Randall. Spins, nearly lost it. Almost lost it a second time. McDaniels inside, and a foul on Hardaway. That was almost a broken play, but Randall's with a bullet pass, and free throws for McDaniels. McDaniels has said, playing Denver motivates me. He's the one that called them the bad defenders, orneriest competitor that they have.
And one thing I like about what Adelman said, he said he might be quiet in the media, doesn't talk much, but he's not quiet on the court. So his team wasn't really surprised to hear the things he was saying.
Well, in this particular series, he's the soft-spoken, outspoken veteran. Meanwhile, Minnesota's hit 19 consecutive free throws. They missed their first one of the game and haven't missed since. Conley on Murray. Here comes the double team. Murray gets away from that. Still gets off the shot. Banks it home. How did he do that?
No idea how he got through there, because you had a double team waiting for him on the block. He spun right into it, able to step through, maintain balance, and finish.
Dosunmu's played 32 minutes already. Jokic is off the bench, ready to come in. Dosunmu shot blocked by Jones. Naz Reid chases it down, though. Back up top, McDaniels. McDaniels in the paint and gets it to go. Hardaway thought he had it blocked, but McDaniels with the field goal, his third. Back to a 6-point lead. Boy, smothering defense. McDaniels, Dosunmu lays it up and in. He's got 30, and the Nuggets need another timeout. Largest lead of the game.
As the Timberwolves converted.
If you want to dive deeper into this or any NBA playoffs topic, ask AI mode in Google search. Still over 9 minutes remaining. With the first 8-point lead of the game by either team. Murray drives inside. Fakes. Layup. Blocked by Gobert. 2 blocks for Rudy Gobert to go along with 11 rebounds. Conley and Reid play catch. Conley the floater with his offhand. Shot won't go. Jokic lost it out of bounds. 14 back on the clock for the T-Wolves.
Denver's got to be a little smarter. I don't like that decision by Jamal Murray. Rudy Gobert standing right there. He had a release pass to Jokic at the top of the key. You've got to make sure you have quality possessions.
Dosunmu using the screen. Drives inside, spins, tied up top to McDaniels, 4 on the 24. McDaniels has to put it up, forces it up, shot no good. Gobert the rebound, back out Conley, three-pointer, puts it in! 11-point lead. Jokic, hands off. Christian Brown, Conley guarding him. One-on-one. Jokic inside, can't get it. The tip misses. Gobert, another rebound. Dosunmu pulls up, jumper, banks it home. He's got 32. It's a Dosunmu tsunami here in Game 4, a 13-point lead.
This stretch looks exactly like what Minnesota did to them in Game 3.
Another block, but a foul. It just makes you want to throw up. He has had such a wonderful year. He's in such a great place here in Minnesota with him and his family. Talked to him before the game, playing with so much joy. Conley fakes, Conley fires, can't hit. Jokic could not control the rebound. Minnesota ball. A huge loss for the T-Wolves without Dante DiVincenzo. Kind of their energizer buddy. Great three-point shooter, tough defender.
And a guy that played the entire season. This time of year is what these guys live for, to compete in the postseason. So we're all sick to get that news about Dante DiVincenzo.
Gobert could not hold on. Masumu thought about a three. Now's Reed. The spin, drives on Cam Johnson, gets inside. That shot won't go. Gobert, the rebound, and the follow. Timeout Denver. The Wolves are howling here at the Target Center.